I'm here at Newark Liberty International Airport.
I've been at Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport all morning.
I'm here at O'Hare Airport on the first day of Real ID enforcement.
Today is the first day of the new Real ID rules going into effect. The rules actually aren't new. They were created back in 2005, but have been delayed for decades. But today, they have finally gone into effect. And so far, the experience here in the airport has been pretty reasonable.
It wasn't bad at all, and everything was moving very smoothly. I think a lot of people got the warnings. The Real ID alert came up on my app and everything went smoothly today.
Things are going pretty normal here today. The security line I'm at right now was at 16 minutes this morning, which is pretty typical. People who did not have a compliant ID were sent to a separate line marked by an orange sign and subject to additional screening.
So far, it's been pretty normal. I'm standing over here by the checkpoint where airport officials were telling people without a real ID or passport to come to, and it's pretty empty, as you can see. Most people I've talked to have a real ID or a passport, and I've seen a lot of people with passports walking around.
We've heard from travelers across the country that they really aren't being asked to do much if they don't have a real ID. Some are being handed slips of paper telling them to get one. Some are being directed into different security lines, but even then the waits are not too bad.
I've had it for 5 years at least, so back when they first started talking about it, and it was a good idea back then. And I don't remember the deadlines, but we got it right away.
Getting an appointment for the Real ID was a problem. I had to wait several weeks to get the appointment. And when I did go to get my registration all done, my license done, they don't give it to you directly. You have to wait by mail, and it took weeks to get it in the mail, and I almost missed my flight because I didn't have it. It actually came the day that I was leaving.
I talked to a woman who has TSA pre-check, and she said she's never seen security go faster, so she was through in 4 minutes. I went through some extra screening on purpose, and I was still out in 20 minutes. So overall, pretty non-eventful day here in Phoenix.
I did ask TSA what I should do if I didn't have a real ID. I actually don't. And they gave me a little slip of paper about how to get one and said that I might have some extra questions, but that ultimately I'd be able to get on my flight.
But the TSA has been warning folks for weeks now that they could see delays at the airport if they don't have a real ID, and has been also advising folks to bring with them other forms of identification if they don't have a real ID, such as a passport or a global entry card. I've spoken with some travelers who have done that and are gliding on through. Time will only tell if that'll get worse in the days and weeks to come. It's a Wednesday, which is not a peak travel day, but so far so good in terms of the Real ID rollout.